first time I set foot in Blackthorn Village, a shiver coursed through my spine. The air was thick with an unsettling silence, broken only by the distant cawing of crows. The village was nestled deep within a forest, its time-worn buildings exuding an aura of decay. I had been drawn here by whispers of its haunted past, but nothing could have prepared me for the chilling reality that awaited. My purpose was simple: document the village's history and uncover the truth behind the tales of malevolent spirits that had plagued Blackthorn for generations. Armed with my notebook and camera, I walked the cobbled streets, my footsteps echoing in eerie harmony with the wind rustling through the trees. The villagers I encountered were wary, their eyes guarded and faces etched with sorrow. Conversations were hushed, as if the very act of speaking too loudly could awaken the dormant horrors that lay in wait. I managed to strike up a conversation with an elderly woman named Agnes, who reluctantly agreed to share her knowledge. "It began long ago," Agnes spoke, her voice quivering like a frail whisper. "A darkness settled upon this village, a curse born of our ancestors' sins. We were isolated, forgotten by the world, and as the years passed, the darkness grew stronger." Agnes recounted stories of shadowy figures that roamed the village at night, their mournful wails piercing the silence. She spoke of unexplained disappearances and the ominous feeling that the trees themselves held secrets. Every word sent a chill down my spine, but my curiosity was unrelenting. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Agnes warned me to stay indoors after dark. Ignoring her advice, I ventured out with my camera, drawn to the village square. Moonlight bathed the cobblestones in an eerie glow, casting elongated shadows that danced with every whisper of wind. I raised my camera to capture the scene, but a movement caught my eye, a fleeting glimpse of a figure, draped in tattered rags, disappearing behind a building. Heart pounding, I followed, my footsteps muffled by the thick layer of fallen leaves. The alleyway was narrow, the darkness consuming the path ahead. I hesitated, my rational mind warring with the insatiable need for answers. The whispers grew louder, unintelligible words that seemed to emerge from the very walls. In a moment of hesitation, I felt a cold breath against my neck, sending a surge of panic through my veins. Turning abruptly, I came face to face with the apparition. Its features were distorted, its eyes hollow voids that seemed to pierce through my soul. I stumbled back, my camera clattering to the ground, forgotten in the face of pure terror. My mind raced, trying to comprehend the unearthly encounter. The figure reached out, its ethereal fingers brushing against my skin, a sensation that sent a shockwave of dread through my entire being. And then, as suddenly as it had appeared, the specter dissipated, leaving me alone in the chilling darkness. Days turned into nights, and I became consumed by my obsession to uncover the truth. Agnes, despite her initial reluctance, shared more stories of the village's history, a tragic tale of betrayal, curses, and an ancient ritual gone awry. It was said that the spirits of those wronged had been trapped within the village, bound by the malevolent force that had taken root. With newfound determination, I delved deeper into the village's past, unearthing forgotten journals and deciphering cryptic symbols. I became convinced that an ancient artifact, rumored to be the key to breaking the curse, lay hidden somewhere within Blackthorn. My search led me to the decaying remains of a chapel, its walls adorned with faded murals depicting scenes of agony and redemption. Beneath the chapel's altar, I discovered a hidden chamber, the air heavy with a foreboding presence. At its center lay a small ornate box, the artifact I had sought. As I held the box in trembling hands, a mournful wail echoed through the chamber. Shadows danced along the walls, and a chorus of whispers surrounded me, a cacophony of voices yearning for release. The artifact held the key, I was certain, and with a deep breath, I opened it. A blinding light erupted, consuming the room. The walls trembled, and the ground seemed to shift beneath me. The whispers grew louder, a symphony of agony and despair that reverberated through my very soul. And then, in an instant, silence. I awoke in the village square, the first rays of dawn painting the sky. The village appeared different, transformed, the buildings no longer decrepit, the air no longer heavy with dread. Agnes approached, her eyes filled with a mix of relief and sorrow. "You did it," she murmured, her voice trembling with emotion. "The curse is broken." As the villagers emerged from their homes, their faces bore expressions of both wonder and confusion. The memories of the curse were hazy, as if a heavy fog had lifted, releasing them from its grip. I, too, felt a weight lift from my shoulders, a sense of accomplishment mingling with a lingering unease. In the end, Blackthorn Village had been freed from the shackles of its haunted past, but the horrors I had witnessed would forever remain etched in my mind. The whispers of the forgotten village had been silenced, but the echoes of its darkness would haunt me, a reminder of the thin veil that separates the living from the realm of the supernatural.